What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So sometimes I get comments about, hey, Easy, I have the same device that you have, maybe on a different carrier, but the menu system is different. We got the same build. We have the same everything, but things are different from my device to your device. And why? And sometimes people say, hey, Easy, I don't have that same feature that you have on your device. So look, I have two LG wings here. As you can see, two LG wings here. And I got a Verizon wireless LG wing here. And I have a T-Mobile LG wing here. And the most frustrating thing that I had was when I opened up my Verizon wireless LG wing, and I started to kind of, play around with it to get it all set up the way I like. It was frustrating because the menu system was a little different. The wording was a little different, and I'm wondering why. So what I did was I went into the settings about phone to see if I have the same build. I searched for updates to make sure that I got the updates correctly. So both of these devices have the same updates. Both of these devices have the same build, but both of these devices is on two different carriers. And so one carrier is configuring the device different from another carrier. Let me explain. Sit back and relax, get your popcorn ready, and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So I got the LG Wing T-Mobile variant here. I have the LG Wing Verizon wireless variant here. It was frustrating for me when I pulled out the Verizon wireless unit out and I started, configuring it the way I want to and all that good stuff like that. And I noticed that the menus was a little different. I had to find this and I had to find that. But on the T-Mobile variant, I kind of know the ins and outs about the menu system and everything. So I thought and I assumed that both of them was pretty much the same, but no, it's not. So let's get into it here because it was a little frustrating for me to use the Verizon wireless setup here, and it shouldn't be that way. So let's talk about it for a second. The Verizon wireless setup here came out of the box with no app drawer, which is cool, no big deal, right? So the first thing I do is I love an app drawer because I don't like to scroll and have all my apps and stuff, on my phone. I like to have a minimalistic type of look here. So the first thing I did say, okay, cool. Let me go to the menu system and put the home screen with my app drawer. So very simple. You go to your settings, and first thing I do is I go and I click on home, right? I just type in home. So when I type in home, first thing I look at is the menu system, right? Okay, cool. So let's look at this for a second. And it looks okay, but it don't say home and app drawer, right? Verizon wireless version have it spelled differently. And I got frustrated because I'm looking for home and app drawer. And it's not worded that way. And it was frustrating for me because I'm like, okay, app drawer is something the same across the board. Why would Verizon change the name of it? On the Verizon wireless unit, it says home with separate app lists. So why would they do that? Like, everybody know what an app drawer is. But why would Verizon wireless unit have home with separate app lists? And that was frustrating because the first thing I did, I even typed it in as app drawer, and on the Verizon wireless, you can't find it. You won't find it. So that was one battle. And look, let's look at this for a second. I want to go all the way down and look. The menu system is a little different here. I want to go to my about phone. I want y'all guys to see this bill here, and go to software information. So when I go to software information, first of all, this device is on Android 10. Okay, we are almost in March of 2021. We right at the end of February. This device is on Android 10. That's here, there. The security patches is on January 2021. But the build the kernel version is everything is the same. So I've had different variances of like Galaxy phones or something like that, and it all was the same when it comes down to the software. Yeah, you might have bloatware and stuff on it, and trust me, the Verizon wireless version of this device is flooded with bloatware. And again, uninstallable. So you know, if you get the Verizon wireless version, you're gonna get a device that has bloatware on it. In my T-Mobile variant, I go to System and I go to Update Center, and that's pretty much uniform on all my LG devices. They always have an Update Center, right? No, if I go to System here on the Verizon wireless one, it doesn't have an Update Center. They have System Updates in the main menu. So when you hit System Updates, again, it's different. Update Center on the T-Mobile variant, and all the LG phones that I have the same uniform system. You got app updates, system updates. Okay, on the Verizon wireless, they say check for new system update. That's it. And I mean, of course, they have automatic security updates and show system update history and stuff like that. But if I wanted to do an app update or if I wanted to do a system update, the T-Mobile variant has that feature, but the Verizon wireless don't. So another thing that I actually like, when you swipe to the side, you get your Google feed. Here on the Verizon wireless, it is so insane that I swipe to the side, I do not get my Google feed. So the first thing that I do is I long press it here, and I swipe here, and I swipe here. It has the Google feed checked on, but it doesn't swipe to the Google feed, man. So I'm looking at this, and then look at the menu. You have widgets, wallpapers, grid, it's swapped, switch swapped, and you got home settings, and you have app trash. Now, again, it's kind of uniform on a lot of LG phones. Let me see if I can get the LG Velvet. I got the LG Velvet here, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So if I take the LG Velvet, I long press it, it's uniform across the board. So you got widgets, wallpaper, grid, home screen, app trash. You got the same thing on the LG Wing T-Mobile variant. The Verizon variant, different. It's weird, right? Just weird. Okay, so Google Feed, I have it checked off. I have it checked, it's on. It's checked on. Okay, so that means if I swipe, I should be able to get to it. It just is funny, man. I'm swiping it, it doesn't work, man. So I like my Google feed. On the T-Mobile variant, I can swipe it, I can get my Google feed, but on the Verizon wireless, even though I got it checked on, I swipe over and I can't get my Google feed. That is crazy insane that something's going on with this device. I don't know. Well, something going on with the software, you know. Okay, so we swipe down the Verizon wireless one right here. You got access to certain features. You swipe down on the T-Mobile, you don't have that. So you swipe down, you have access to your volume here. But on the T-Mobile variant, you don't. It's weird, man. So it's different here. Okay, a lot of people always talk about, hey, I got different features on the camera. It's the same thing. All right, so you open up the camera and we'll go to photo here. You go to your camera settings. All right, so on the camera settings, right here, scroll down right here, you have live photo, track focus, right? And you have voice shutter and stuff like that. But here you have cheese shutter instead of voice shutter. So why not have it uniform? Why change the name? So I have cheese shutter, and on the T-Mobile variant, it has voice shutter. It's insane. So you could turn off and on your shutter sound on your Verizon wireless unit, but you can't do it on the T-Mobile unit. Mind blowing that it's not uniform across the board. So definitely it is something frustrating when you got two of the same phones running Android 10 with the same build number, and the Verizon version is different from the T-Mobile version. All right, cool. So the same thing with video. When you go into your video settings, it's still different. You got shutter sound, right, on the Verizon wireless one, and on the T-Mobile one, you don't have shutter sound. Mind blowing. Don't understand why. Another thing that kind of got to me, and that's benchmark tests. All right, look, man, benchmark test is benchmark test. And I'm gonna go to Geekbench 5 here, and something that frustrated me a little bit, look, a lot of people don't really worry about, benchmark tests or whatever, it is what it is, right? But sometimes people want to, the true techies want to know about benchmark tests. They say, you know what, easy, yeah, benchmark test, right? So I ran benchmark tests on the Verizon wireless version, and I ran benchmark tests a few times on the T-Mobile version because I was getting inconsistent numbers. Okay, so when I say inconsistent numbers, what I'm showing you right here is about what it's supposed to be, right? Maybe 1 point off here or there, but this is how the benchmark test is supposed to look. But on the T-Mobile variant, right, I ran benchmark tests a couple of times, and look at the score. So I did a fresh boot up and I ran it on both devices, and I was getting inconsistent scores on the T-Mobile variant versus the Verizon wireless variant. All right, so I ran 3D benchmark on both devices, the T-Mobile variant and the Verizon wireless variant. Now, look, I know a lot of you guys don't care about benchmark tests as long as the device works fine, but it was strange that I had to run 3D mark a few times on the T-Mobile version versus the Verizon wireless version. The same thing with Geekbench 5. I had to run the test a few times just to get a consistent score so I can show you guys the consistent score. And it shouldn't be like that. So if you see right here that on 3D mark, I got 1648 on the T-Mobile variant, I got 1647 on the Verizon wireless variant. But the problem is that I had to run it a few times just to get the score kind of even Steven. So it's an inconsistent score that was going on with this device. And a lot of y'all guys might say, well, easy, what does that mean? What does that mean is that if I'm getting inconsistent scores on 3D Mark, and if I'm getting inconsistent scores on Geekbench 5, that means the performance may be inconsistent. That means I might have some stuttering and hiccups and stuff like that. Now, I've played games with this device and I didn't see the issues, or maybe as far as stuttering and hiccup and stuff like that, but that may be an issue. If I had to run Geekbench 5 multiple times just to even get the score up to par to the Verizon wireless version, if I had to run 3D Mark benchmark tests a few times just to get it up to par to the Verizon version, then we may have a performance issue with this device. Look, I'm just throwing it out there. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been praising the LG Wing. I've always been saying since I've been having this device, I don't have a performance issue with this device. So in real day-to-day use, you probably won't have a performance issue with the LG Wing. I don't know as far as my Google feed. Look, it's one of those things that maybe this is a software glitch. Maybe you guys that have the LG Wing on the Verizon wireless don't have that issue. Maybe you don't like the Google feed. You could care less about it, but I really do like the Google feed. So when I swipe here again, you see that it's checked on, right? The Google feed is checked on, right? And then when I close it out, they go to the Google feed, swipe to the right, and here it is. I got the Google feed on the T-Mobile variant, but I don't have it on the Verizon wireless variant. So obviously, this is a software issue. This is crazy, man. Not only that, but it doesn't have the menu right. So you got menu stuff here, that's incomplete menu stuff here. I don't understand. This is Eric the Tech Preacher from Easy Computer Solutions. Look, man, I'm going to continue to make videos. I'm going to tell the truth about devices. I am not loyal to no brand. I like LG. I like Samsung. I like Motorola. I like a lot of things that they bring to the table. But the inconsistency is something that we got to talk about. And also, software updates. Come on, LG. We're about to hit March of 2021, and these devices is not on Android 11. And I know they got problems. I know they're going through some issues. I know their mobile department is in a flux. But at the end of the day, you still selling a product. You still selling a product. That means if you go sell it, that means you have to support it. If you're not going to support it, then don't sell it. Plain and simple. I mean, these devices in carrier stores, they selling these phones and it don't have the support that, if you don't have the support, man, yes, it got January security patch, but hell, we about to hit March. Where is Android 11? Come on, man. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.